Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to mount a DC5 power supply onto a Pedaltrain flat board, which could be a Metro or Nano or Nano Plus. These are the flat boards from Pedaltrain. We also have the older Nano model, which is back in production. Here I've got a DC5 packed. When we open it, we have a guide with all the flex cables and a product sheet, which also functions as a drill template. There are small marks here which show the position of holes we would need to make the holes in the pedal board to mount the power supply. Here we've got the power supply itself. You have to make sure that the power supply and the product sheet, the version is matching. Here it says version 1.1. And if you look in the corner here, it says version 1.1. Sometimes there could be a mismatch. Then go on our website and download the drill template in the version you actually have it. So they can be downloaded. When you take the pedal board, you have to decide where you want to place the power supply, making sure that the mains power cord can fit. And so don't place it all the way to the edge, because then you have a problem with plugging in the mains plug. So if this is the place you want it, you simply put the drill template, which could be the product sheet, or this one where you download, you simply cut it out, and it says where the mains inlet is and where the front is. So you place it in the pedal board. This is a Metro. You use some scotch to place exactly in the place where you want the power supply to be. When mounting the DC5 below one of these boards, Metro boards, you should have it all the way this way to avoid that this screw is actually just on the edge of the profile. So take care of that when you're placing the template, and look for one of the holes so both holes are actually in the right place of the profile. And then you use a center punch or a sharp nail to mark the holes. You simply make the mark in the pedal board. Then you remove, and using a 5mm or 4.5 or 5.5, it doesn't really matter that much, you make these two holes. To get the clearance in between the feet and the power supply, you have to remove the feet before attaching the power supply to the pedal board. If you want to use Velcro or dual lock or hook and loop, there won't be enough clearance to the original feet, and then you have to raise the feet, and we will feature that in another video how you can do that. But the mounting we suggest you use is the included 2 screws. There's a little zip bag where you have the Allen key or hex key and 2 screws. You simply use the screws from top. Use the key to tighten. Here we go. That's it. And if you look now, you have around 2-3 millimeters of clearance from the feet to the bottom of the power supply. That's fine when you're on an even floor. That's enough space. But if you have like a carpet or a very uneven floor, you might want to add a little bit more of clearance. And the only way to do it is to replace the original feet with some taller ones. Those will be sold as separate kits, and we'll feature that in another video. In terms of these screws, they stick up a little bit, and you might find it a problem. So with this Velcro, you have to cut a little hole in that to make room for the screw. You simply cut it away. If you push it firmly here, you'll get a mark here, and you cut a little hole to make space for the screw. And then there will be no problems with that pedals are wobbling on top of the screws, because 2 layers of hook and loop will take care of that. That will be the same height as the screw, so that's not a problem. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Thank you.